Hello, welcome to the Horror of It All movie podcast. I'm Eric. Today we're going to be going through this nice big old box from Vinegar Syndrome from their halfway to Black Friday sale, their 420 sale, and May flash pre-order for the sale, as well as partner labels and all that good stuff. So, let's dive right in. Here we go. All right. So, what do we got here? I know I got some shirts. I don't believe they've done a long sleeve before. Could be wrong. Somebody could let me know, but I don't remember ever one. I would like a tank top, Vinegar Syndrome. That would be great. But now this box is going to be all over the place. I'm not going in order of anything, but this is the long sleeve shirt. It's got a ton of print on it, as should a long sleeve. We got Vinegar Syndrome down one sleeve. And down this sleeve, it says restoration and preservation through space and time. That's what that says. That's the long sleeve. I won't do all shirts right first. Here we go. Let's get into this. I got some more slip protectors. I don't do all mine in slip protectors or anything. Sometimes I use the regular slip ones for steel books if I get a steel book. Again, don't get a lot of steel books either, but I ran out of them, so yeah. And this is cool. Little zine they put together. It's very nice. Nice cardboard stock there. Like the girl about over and over and over. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited for this. To read that. Just put that back in there for safekeeping. All right, bag number one. This is from my subscriber package. I was very excited for the new titles. There are some good stuff for sure that I'm ready for. This is Jade. It's a 1990s erotic thriller, which I believe I have seen. Got a nice book. Got a box. Got a slipcover. And it's a 4K. Alright. Get this going here. Open it with you. 4K. Got a Blu-ray, 4K, as always. Got a reverse, which is the cover of the box. I'll stick with the original artwork. Yeah, so that's Jade. Great cast. William Friedkin. Sorry. Come on. Definitely some good stuff. Get this back here. Okay. All right. This is the new VSA. Interesting, chunky VSA box. I don't know if you can tell by that. It's kind of like, there was another one like this, but I can't remember which one it was, that had a long book. It's pretty cool. Flip through that real quick. Iron Angels 1 through 3. VSA. 3 movies in one. Got the poster, like always. And there's 2 Blu-rays in here. The first one, well, it doesn't really say, does it? Looks like 1 and 2 is on the first disc, and then 3 is on the second disc. The reverse is the box here. There's that. All right. To the next one. This is the VSL Charlie One Eye. Could be wrong. It looks like it's a Western, but I don't know if it's like a spaghetti Western or not. I feel like it might have been, if I remember the trailer right. It looked nice and violent, so. But I could be wrong. I don't know. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm not sure. They call it an anti-Western. Not sure about what that means, really. But. And this one, we got the reverse, which is different artwork, which is awesome. So I will flip that. And we got a book. A little, well, it's not even really a book. This is more like a, yeah. So you can see that better. I'll flip that with you. Pretty cool. It's got Richard Roundtree's in it. There. But yeah. Charlie One Eye. Alright, that's bag number 1. And we got the Degauser. Criminally Insane 2. I really like the first Criminally Insane that Vinegar Syndrome put out. I mean, technically they put this out too because it's a side label, but I'm not sure if this was shot on video like most of, if not all the, a lot of the Degausers anyway. Proto Slasher. First time on Blu-ray. Yep, shot on video schlock. Now newly restored from the best surviving tape master from Degauser. There's no reverse for that. Degauser doesn't usually do that. That's not what it is, but it almost looks like a watermelon. I don't think it is anyway. So yeah. In case you didn't know or whatever, I believe they have Nick Millard, the director. His like all of his movies, I guess. Eventually they'll be releasing if they can get all the elements and all that good stuff. Unless they already have one, I honestly don't know. Bag number 2 apparently has one thing in it. This is the Scare Film Archives Volume 2, Danger Stories, from AGFA. There's the back. Now, I'm not usually into like those random clip shows or like the trailer packages. I know a lot of people are into them, which is cool. You do you. But I'm usually not. But I did have the first one, and the first one I think was Drug Stories, which some of those were pretty interesting. Like those old school videos were like warning you about different drugs and stuff. You got a booklet there. That's the reverse. Oh, sorry. Get it right up there. It's like little drawings of things that could hazard and happen to you. Almost reminds me of Final Destination in a way, you know. But yeah, that's Danger Stories by AGFA. Bag number 3 has the one I'm most excited about out of all of these titles. I was so excited for this. I've had a DVD forever. Never got the Blu-ray from Scream Factory. I don't know why. But something told me, because I really wanted to rewatch The Dark Half. But I waited because I'm like, somebody's going to put this out. And it's an MGM title, and a lot of people do it, like, not people, but like boutique labels have MGM and especially Vinegar Syndrome, and they put out The Dark Half. More like George Romero on 4K is amazing. It's a Stephen King story. Just, yeah. Beautiful box. So excited for this. This is the slip cover. Which way does it go? There we go. This is a slip cover. And what do we got here? We got the box artwork on the front. I wonder what the reverse is. I wonder if it's the slipcover, or we're going to find out. Got a Blu-ray and a 4K. Amazing. What do we got? Yeah! I was hoping. I'm not usually that guy, but with all these artworks, how could you round it out perfectly than with the original artwork? Fucking amazing. This is the first one going into my 4K player. That's for sure. So much great stuff on it. I think they collected like all the old stuff. It's got George Romero and the City of the Living Dead. Excerpts from a 1991 broadcast from Pittsburgh local PBS station. It's got a documentary on it from 2014. I'm guessing that was maybe... Yeah, I think that was on the Screen Factory one, but again, I didn't get it, but I believe so. So yeah, Dark Half, amazing. I'm so excited. When they announced that, I was so excited. There's a book. I gotta say, speaking of the word excited for these sales, there was a group question or whatever, and somebody made a comment like, how are sales exciting and blah blah blah, and I'm like, wow, you must not really be a fan. And then I asked somebody else, and they said something similar, and I'm thinking, well, I guess I'm just a big fan. And what I find exciting about these sales is the announcements. Like, this was a secret title. This was huge. This was amazing. I'm so excited. But that's just me. I love Vinegar Syndrome. I can't help it, you know. And I love movies, man. So of course I'm excited. Does the sale part of it really pertain to me anymore? Not really, because I have everything that I want. So I'm interested in like the newer stuff. So that's my 2 cents on that whole thing. I do get excited for the sales. I love the sales. Just, yeah, the Dark Half on 4K. All right, we got a partner label here from Brainstorm. I can't read that. Brainstorm Media. Know nothing about it. Consumed. I shouldn't say I don't know anything about it. I did watch the trailer. Devon Sawa is on it. That had me sold. Trapped between a madman and a skin-stealing monster. A married couple must fight to make it out of the woods alive. That's all it says. And just looked really good and really interesting. Consumed. Got a booklet. Got the Blu-ray. There's no reverse. It's kind of like a picture of the woods. It's back. Consumed. This would have to be the first Brainstorm Media that I've gotten. I've never even heard of it, even though it's been a partner label, because this is number 4. I don't know. But Consumed. That was a last-minute edition. I was like, oh, Devon Sawa was in it. I'll buy it. This is Saturn's Core. I usually get most Saturn's Core. I didn't this month for partner label month. I actually only got one release, which is like different for me, but I didn't really have much money after all this, so I wanted to get at least something. This is called You Are Alone. It's from the director of Psychos in Love and Disconnected. So that's all I needed, because I love Psychos in Love and Disconnected. What is his name? Gorman Bashard? Is it said Gorman? I think that's what it says, yeah. But yeah. So I was all over this one. So I assume this is a shot on video, because being the label, I don't see anything about it though. I'm looking. It's got to be somewhere. This feature was shot and edited on video. Yep. You Are Alone. Sorry, that took me a minute. First one out of all these with no booklet, which is fine. I like the, I assume, original artwork. When your darkest moment comes to light, you are alone. So, very intriguing. This will be another of the first things that I watch. Another bag down. This looked really, really interesting. This is from... Man, who is this from? Film Movement. They have a lot of releases, I noticed. A Life in Dirty Movies. Her Spell, Their Sin. A documentary. His Touch. Her... Yeah. So, this looked really interesting. Illuminating Journey into the Cult Cinema History. Definitely for me. Back. If there's anything I can't show, just to make sure. That's behind the disc. And got a booklet. And then excerpts from an interview with the director behind the booklet. That's cool. So yeah, A Life in Dirty Movies. Seemed very intriguing, so I wanted to check it out. Alright, I got 2 more bags here. I'll open another shirt. This is the 420 shirt. Thought this shirt was pretty cool, honestly. I don't even smoke, but I thought the shirt was interesting. So that's that shirt. Kind of cool. You know what? I'll just... This was another shirt that was in the Black Friday, halfway to Black Friday sale. It's like a smiley face that's supposed to be like his brain splitting his skull, and even the vinegar in Vinegar Syndrome, the pushing up the letters, seemed interesting. It just seemed like a fun shirt. So, all right, 2 more. Got the next VSU. Which, honestly, when I saw this, I was a little bit surprised, but I don't know how I feel about it. I don't mind this movie. It's not like one of Eddie Murphy's great movies, but I like it more than most. Talking about The Golden Child, which I bought recently from Paramount. Paramount put it out, and then they put it out on 4K. So got The Golden Child. Okay, interesting. The original version of the disc contained an error. Please toss or shred the original disc. Our replacement discs always feature a version V2 somewhere on the disc. So, I already got a replacement disc for it, and it just came with it, but they have a sticker now. We fucked up. That's a great sticker. I love it. Alright. Got the book. Like usual. But yeah, this is one that was like, it's so recent. Like, it was recent that I know it was a Blu-ray, but yeah, whatever. It's a 4K. It's kind of how I felt with Cinematograph. Spoiler alert, because I still have a few more movies to show you. I did not buy either Cinematograph. The first one that they announced on the Flash pre-order, I wasn't interested. And then they announced Breathless. I didn't get that either, just so you know. I know it's been a couple of years, but I do have that Blu-ray from Fun City, and that Blu-ray is perfectly good. And I love the movie too, so maybe someday in the future I might say fuck it, but I didn't think I needed it, honestly. But got the Golden Child, Blu-ray 4K. That's the reverse. I'm not gonna flip it, but yeah, kind of for me, middle of the road, Eddie Murphy movie. My review on Letterboxd was, you know what? Was basically, if I had my phone handy, I'd tell you, but I can't. I can't remember exactly what I said, but basically, it's like it's an A movie with a B movie like premise. It's got a little like horror-ish in there. Little funny stuff, you know. There's the box. So yeah. Like I said, I like it more than most, I think, but it's not a favorite or anything. And I love Eddie Murphy. I do. I really am a big Eddie Murphy fan. So glad to have it on 4K. It's fine. I still think that this is hilarious, and I love it. I love that sticker. I will be saving that. So, Golden Child, new VSU. Take it as you will. This is from ETR Media. That's the front. Interesting. Look like the back. Okay, this feels like it should be flipped to me, but supposedly that's the front and that's the back. Satan Wants You. It's a documentary basically about the whole satanic panic thing in the 80s, I believe. But it looked interesting. It doesn't look there's absolutely anything on it other than the documentary. By the looks, she was chosen as the devil's bride. I Want You is an untold story on how satanic panic of the 1980s was ignited by Michelle Remembers. A lurid memoir. Interesting. Okay. But I love the slipcover, but I do think it should be reversed. Like, this is supposed to be the back, and that's supposed to be the front. But whatever. That's the booklet with the cross thing. But yeah, doesn't look like there's any special features or anything on it. But sometimes ETR is a little hit or miss, and I'm fine with that. I like them more than a lot of people seem to complain about different things. But I'm going to say this is the front, but it's just me. All right. This was the other secret title. Excuse me. Let's Scare Jessica to Death. There's been quite a few releases of this as well, although this is 4K, and Vinegar Syndrome did it, so it's going to be, in my opinion, it'll probably be the best version you can get. There's the slip. Nice to, nice atmosphere going on. I do really like this movie. I don't know why, but sometimes I confuse it with Messiah of Evil, and then I have to click in my brain no, that's not what that is. But yeah, Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Vinegar Syndrome title 503, and we got Blu-ray in a 4K, and the original artwork. Cool. Again, I do have the Scream Factory of this movie. I think that's the... No, I was going to say that's the first time, but I've seen it before. Alright, so that's the reverse. That's the original artwork. Slew of special features. Some new interviews. Some archival stuff. A new interview with Stephen Thrower. Amazing as always. 22 more minutes with Stephen Thrower. I'll take it. That's what I think I'm most excited about for this release. Just I don't have a handy, but I didn't really need to buy it, but Shameless in the UK put out Lucio Fulci's Contraband, and I already have the Cauldron. I had seen the movie before, even before Cauldron, and I do like it a lot. But I bought the Shameless one because it's all different special features, and Stephen Thrower has an hour video essay, just about an hour. It's a little less than an hour, but so cool, so cool. That was my selling point. I'll buy something because Stephen Thrower's on it. Yes, I am one of those guys. I got a book. So yeah, Let's Scare Jessica to Death, Vinegar Syndrome title. Part of my subscription. There we go. Last bag here. Thank you for everybody for sticking around. If you're still with me, we got 3 more titles. I got, can't really show that. Here's the back of it. It's a Quality X title called A Girl's Best Friend. I love Quality X. They are my favorite sub-label on Melusine. And one of my favorites, definitely, from Vinegar Syndrome in general. Looks like I can show that. There's that. It's got a nice hefty book that I can't show you. It's got the disc. Nice Blu-ray. Excited for this. I really like Quality X. A Girl's Best Friend. Like I said, this is the back of the slip. I can't show you the front of the slip. Alright. I'll save that for last. That's a big one. The new Melusine box, I guess. It's called Naked Came the Stranger. Looked interesting. I don't buy all of those, but at the same time, I think I might have all of them eventually. Like now, but yeah, this one just looks interesting, and those are my favorite kind of like adult films. Are those old ones that it's genuinely cinema. It's not just porn. It's a movie, like, and a lot of them are pretty good, I think. Got that. The cool side loader box. You see that? Slip cover, I mean. Holy crap. This book, I can't probably show you, but actually I can show you that. It's so much. It's a 46-page book. That's insane. So we got Blu-ray and a 4K, because all the Melusine ones are 4K. I'm debating if I want to switch it. Oh, I can't. No. This is just, looks like different ads. I think that's what they do. They don't usually do flip around, yeah. Alternate artwork. But yeah, that's Naked Came the Stranger. Alright, and for the last one is a big deal, I think. Vinegar Syndrome dipping their toes into some raunchy comedy. Bring on more. I like it. Some people it threw off. Other people were super excited. I have a buddy that was beyond excited because he almost was pulling the trigger on that Blu-ray that's been out. I think Olive put it out. I could be wrong, though. Anyway, odd choice for the box, but it's dirty work. It's sick, it's dirty, it's their job. It's Norm Macdonald movie. It was directed by Bob Saget. Just a raunchy, fucked up movie. Vinegar Syndrome even did their touch, like their amazingness to it. I don't know how to put it. And created the dirtier cut. The cut that has... I know it's going to throw some people off if they see the video, because they said there's like 7 minutes or something of different material, but you look at the run times, and they're only different by a little bit. That's because the dirtier cut has alternate takes and stuff that's not in the movie at all. But I'm excited, and I hope they do more stuff like this. Dirty work. I know. I don't consider this a mainstream title, but I know some people were like, oh, there's a lot of mainstream titles. Well, again, you feel how you feel. Like, nobody can change that, but I feel that just like Joe Rubin has said, they're still releasing those really obscure titles, but getting bigger titles and selling like a good amount helps them get those titles also. Like, it's one of those things. But anyway, um, that is the theatrical cut, and the dirtier version, and the 4K, which I believe both are on, I think. Let's see. 4K contains that. Yep, both of them are on there. What do I got for the reverse? The reverse is this. So yeah, dirty work. Take it as you will. For some people, I don't know. I'm fucking excited. I think this movie is ridiculous and fun. It also comes with a nice big book. So yeah, it's sick, it's dirty, it's their job. So that's dirty work. But yeah, so that's it for my big old haul for, like I said at the beginning of the video, halfway to Black Friday, partner labels, flash pre-order, 420 sale, all encompassed into one order. I like that the spine too. It's pretty cool. But whoops, this is part of my subscription. Anybody let me know what you got. Let me know what you're excited for. Excuse me. Check out my other videos. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. So yeah, check out my other videos. I do a lot of videos like this. I got a lot of Vinegar Syndrome videos, which I usually try to tag somewhere here, as I always do that to know when I'm doing it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, check out my other stuff. I also do rankings. This started out as a podcast, as in the title, the Horror of It All movie podcast. And then it's kind of just turned into this and rankings and just whatever I can do when I have time. But this video's gone on long enough. Thank you for sticking around if you have. This has been the Horror of It All movie podcast. I'm Eric. Until next time.